This is...
But this is...
Right.
Kisara. Oh.
Wow!
Nice one, Elfin.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna. And thus our strength yet grows.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Whoa, that came out perfect. Hoodle, no, that's mine.
Never thought I'd see you fighting Hootle over food of all things. Normally, you share everything you have with him.
Yeah, but this is a fancy parfait! Every girl dreams of having one of these.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Please don't bring me into this.
It's always nice to eat something that fulfilling. I can't believe I actually get to have it all for myself! Every little bite makes me so happy!
But isn't that parfait gonna cost you quite a lot more than your regular ice cream choice?
That's all the more reason for me to enjoy it. Everyone knows it takes lots and lots of sweets to stay full of energy.
Everybody, a cream monster has devoured Rinwell.
At times such as these, it would be best to just let her do as she wishes.
Yeah, definitely.
Dohalim's right. If someone's trying to enjoy their favorite food, just leave them to it and don't bother them.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
I don't get women.
So good!
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elden Menethia. I command you.
Rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one. It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Eat this!
Holy glimmer! Heaven and
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far. Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Dragon Swarm! Vacuum Blade!
Ready to go now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
There! One more!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Slot!
Fear throbs in pain.
Super Swallow Dance! Severing Wind! Void Flash! Lunar Rongo! Rising Falcon! Strike! Vacuum Blade!
And again! Lightning
First
Condemn!
strike!
Thunder Blade! Illuminate Mega Ray!
Eat this!
Holy Land!
Severing Wind!
Between heaven and earth!
Slap!
Dragon Will! Mega Ray! Lightning!
Wind! Hurricane!
I'm out of
Slap!
it! Annihilation!
I'm on wind!
Lightning!
The flame inside is yours if you let free! No escape!
Lightning! Seal!
Wolfman, you hear it now! No escape! You're finished!
Corruption!
Slap!
I'm all stopped up! Super Annihilation!
Quite necessary. When creating weaponry,
Hi, Hoodle!
Dragon Tail! Ignite!
The flames will roar!
Burning Thrust!
Annihilation!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Watch it!
Reload!
Rising Phoenix!
Sleep now!
Here I come! You're finished!
Thunder Field!
Dazzle!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind
Here,
snap!
let me help!
Lightning Thrust! Lunar Rongo! Rising Phoenix!
Illuminate the corruption!
Be still!
Lunar power!
Rising Phoenix!
Chain between heaven and earth!
I'll stop its tongue!
Thanks, Kisara!
No escape!
Healing
Try harder! Not a chance! Dazzle!
Smash you! Watch this!
Try harder! It's on!
Here you go!
Rising Falcon! Not today!
Dance in the wind!
I'll finish you here and now!
Hold nothing back! Swallow Blade!
I'll be safe
Dragon
this way!
Swarm!
Mega
I'm on
Ray! Lightning
deck!
Lord! There we go!
Dazzle! Inferno Strike!
Lunar corruption!
Lunar Rongo!
I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
Void Blast! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Annihilation!
Swallow down! Try harder!
Lightning Orb!
Lightning Thrust!
Lost my focus!
My turn!
Air
Take
Thrust
this!
Ray!
I'm not done!
Whirlwind snap!
Dazzle!
You see what happened there as you crossed.
I'm not
Should have
done!
done that.
Talon Hurricane! Rising!
We're on the roll now.
Gotta hold it together! Do or die!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shell!
Here's a healing arm!
Now!
Now!
Here and now! Don't believe! Hey! Blow them away!
We won.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll bring him down! I owe you one! Engage!
Tempest Ray!
Burn! I'm going in!
Fire support!
First strike! Thrust! Vacuum Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this help?
Dragon Shell! Fluid!
Healing
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! You're mine! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Hi, Hoodle!
You got spirit!
Raging Storm! Ready to go! They really don't give up, do they?
Now you burn in hell! Vacuum Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Thrust!
In here!
There!
Saving
I owe you one.
Lunar Blast!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Magna Ray! Lightning Orb!
I can carve through escape! Swallow Dance!
Now!
Pierce through!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Magna Ray! Back into the sun!
Swallow Dance! Take this! New escape!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Looks like we got them all.
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them...
No backing down! I'll finish you here and now!
Illuminate the table!
Lightning Thrust! Strike! Lift his head! I'm on a roll now! Try harder!
A whale of
No escape! Be still! Inferno Mine! I'm not done!
dance in the wind!
You should have messed with me! The flaming strike is good! Inferno Free! I'm on a roll now! Demon Fang! What's this? Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Vacuum! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! I'll tear you apart! You're mine! Be still! Go away! Castle! You're mine! I'm not gonna tear you apart!
Winds of heaven!
You're mine! I'm on! Castle! Whirlwind Force Flash! Lunar Rondo! Lightning Thrust! I'll smash you! Here I come! I'm not done! It's over! All to see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Be still! I'll tear you apart! Here I come! Lunar Rondo! I'm charged like that can easily be faced. I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! I'm on it! Lightning Thrust! What's this? The flaming strike is yours to be let free! Lightning Thrust! I'm not done! Inferno Force Flash! Here and now! Lunar Rondo! Lightning Falcon! Lightning Thrust! Strike! Now! Lightning Thrust! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't push yourself too hard.
I won't forgive you!
Castle! Rise in the circle!
Leave the charges to me! It's like trying to keep up with a wall here!
There! Vacuum Blade!
I'll finish you here and now!
Pierce through! Vacuum Blade!
One more! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Sonic thrust! No further! Prepare to be sealed!
Searing flame!
Talon hurricane! Vacuum blade! Pierce through! Carve through armor! Sonic thrust! Pierce through! You're mine! No escape!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Get lost!
Engaging!
I never miss!
Blade and feet!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Radiant
Not today! You're mine! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Well then, let's keep moving.
No backing down!
I see what
Shattering
Holy glimmer! Holy land!
Back
into the fray!
My
I'm a true gunslinger around here! Here
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Sonic thrust! Vacuum blade!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Driving down!
Winds of heaven! Burst forth!
Thanks!
I'm ready for the next battle!
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for, let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imeris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dahna. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imeris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Dahnan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dahna's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when—
We can talk later. Here it comes!
What? I've never known Faria to hit those zoodles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master sword?
Where did you get our hands on that?
First we handle the Zoogles, then we get some answers.
Get a word! Be still! Void Blast!
Lunar Corruption! Lunar Blast! Wotan ready!
Watch this! Be still! I can carve through armor!
The chain between heaven and earth.
Here I am! Flaming Thrust!
Searing
Strike!
flame!
Talon Hurricane! Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
The chain between heaven and earth.
Leonardo! Void Blast!
A wailing transient lightning! Hailing
Thrust!
crystal!
Rising Freaking does it!
Pull myself together. Seal! More for the stockpile!
Flaming Tackle!
Lightning orb!
All fitted you here now!
Gold lightning condemned! Thunderblade!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Away! This one's all mine!
I'm all stopped up!
Pierce through! Eat this! Vacuum blade! All fitted you here and now! Not today! Sonic Thrust!
I'll heal you all! Illuminate the Nocturne!
Pierce through!
Healing circle!
Vacuum blade!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Need to pull myself together. Chain between
Sonic
heaven and earth.
Thrust! Swallow here I come!
Hailing transient lightning! In here! Into the shadow! More for the stockpile! Magna Ray! Thunderblade!
Here I
Now!
come! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glitter!
Lightning Thrust!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Rising Falcon!
A
Be still!
wailing transient lightning!
Rising Phoenix!
Reload!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
I owe you one. I'm on it! That's freaking
Winds of habit!
Try harder! Now!
Do this like this!
No escape!
Feel!
Dragon shit!
Here! Burn the stop line! Here I go! And again! Raging storm!
Inferno This one's all mine!
It was meant all along!
Burn in hell!
Feel!
I'll smash you!
I'll be saving this
Thanks.
one!
Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
Winds of heaven!
Void flash! Lunar Rondo!
Lunar corruption!
Super
Please
Swallow
now.
Dance!
I'll be saving this one!
Swallow Dance! Living Thrust!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the sun! Here's the healing art! First!
I really owe you one.
Lightning! Sight! Got that frickin' damn! Shadows! Just what the doctor! Downfall! I'll heal you all!
Take top! Fight there!
Healing circle!
First strike!
Annihilation!
Dazzle! Ready and rip!
Air thrust!
Please still!
Now you see what I can do! This one's yours!
Got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Glimmer dragon!
Lost my Ah!
Watch and weep!
Super Jump Dance!
Mega ray!
The flame inside is yours to be let free.
Mega ray!
I'm just a start. Void flash!
More for the stop! I'll heal you all!
Sonic thrust!
More where that came from! Healing!
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
The flames will... Here! Watch and weep! More for the stop! Mega ray! Now for something...
Burn in hell!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Change between heaven and earth! Mega ray! A wailing empty of lightning! Divide!
Now you see what I can do! I owe you one. I owe you one. Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now it's just her!
Faria! Can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
Forgive me.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Shion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almeidria. As for Tarnagin, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember, you never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already past, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.